So when we got here, the red wire was blown apart, and we had to pull the pump. And when we did, we found that the manufacturer of the sheathing of the red wire had been damaged, and it continued to damage probably every 5 feet. So the homeowners went and got new wire.
And so the wire I went and bought, the casing is thicker.
Yes.
Probably by a couple of millimeters, I would say, at least.
Yes. I go over here. One right through.
Are you going to help, Burble? Looks like you're rolling around in the grass there. Well, that's unfortunate. When you buy something, you expect it to be worthy.
Right.
Well, at least you know you got better wire this time.
Should last.
Hope it don't rain.
You guys drink this water?
No, we had it tested.
Probably be a good idea to put a gallon of bleach, or not a gallon of bleach, but some bleach down there.
Yeah.
If you got some.
I have Clorox bleach.
Yeah. Pour it down the well. That way, when we put this back, it ain't gonna be contaminated.
Right. It was. It had a little bit of feces in it, but it wasn't enough. They said it was drinkable.
Oh.
But there was cows out here for years.
Right. Was your nitrogen high?
I don't remember what the readings was. I could probably go find the paperwork. I remember we hit spade. We had sent the water off. It was tested, but I don't drink it. I could put it in a filter system, probably be fine.
Oh yeah. Here's gloves, bud.
Thanks, man.
It was taking so long. I thought you had this down already.
NFL wire, same length.
Now, I bought that shrink tape that had the gel in it. Purple, get away from there.
Get on that one, buddy.
You're gonna get burned. Yeah, I told him, I said, it's funny, the red wire was the only one that was splitting, and it had like a 2 or 3 inch split, and we could see about 30 of them.
What do you say?
We didn't know what to think about that. And I told him, I said, I'll bring it down, we'll see what goes on.
Can I get it when you're at a point to stop there? Can I get a
Oh, hell yeah.
wire out from under there?
Power company guy?
Anyway, he came over and said, I got I got a cold. And my tip blew over. I froze to death. He said, I'm really sick. I'm going to check out. Came back and said, you got COVID. Took me to the hospital. And he used it later. And he tested it later. So I came home. That was horrible. Done all this. Just wait a little while.
What happened here?
Did I mess it up? No. I was thinking. I think you pretty much got it there. How many people does it take to straighten out a line that Steve messed up? See, I just grabbed it for a second.
It's going to have to go through here.
Almost. He's got to go. See, you got the main line.
Come on. Hold that. Is that one?
Okay, you got to go.
Yep. Get mixed up again.
We got it?
Maybe. Yeah, that's it. He said, blowing oil is not for the weak. Marble?
Wait, and then I'll roll back.
Okay. Alright. Maybe that's why it's so expensive. Hello! I've never seen hardly seen anyone ever bigger than 60%. Where is that so easy?
Before we bought this place, there was a big barn right here. And if you see those railroad ties over there, it was made out of railroad ties. And I guess when the people passed away here, everybody just grabbed those railroad ties.
Oh, I bet.
There was some 30-foot long railroad ties over there. I mean, I don't think that'd be a big train.
Yeah, it could have been on bridges.
Yeah, I have a little bit of bleach. I don't have a gallon though.
No, just a little bit poured in there.
Because we're going to contaminate it a little bit.
Yeah, because all this stuff ran off.
Yeah.
Should I do it before we start going?
Yeah, please.
Might as well go all the way out.
That's one thing we did. We wiped it all down as it was going down in. Yeah, you contaminate wells in case the neighbors are...
Well, just for your own safety.
Well, that's what they say. I mean, our water, when we tested it, it tested pretty darn good.
That's what mine was.
And they said we could drink it, but I wouldn't. You know? Because you don't know what happening down the line.
Right.
Right?
Well, I mean, it's true on that aspect of it, but you figure a well's pretty clean water.
Unless
as
someone
it's sealed.
contaminates it.
Yeah.
Someone could pour...
You want the beads?
Huh?
You want the beads?
I don't know. You want to see where your static is?
Oh my, what is?
Just
Static?
the water.
Oh,
It's not no 20 feet, that's for sure.
That's 120.
is it more than 20 feet down there? Because that's what it was when we put it in.
Was it?
20 feet.
You ever put ammonia in there?
No. No.
Yeah.
Huh?
They said it's deeper than 20 feet. Because that's what it was when we... But it's been dry for the last
Yeah.
couple of years.
Oh, yeah. Watershed's going down.
Just pour it down there, I guess. Huh?
Clorox bleach. Let's see if I can get it down in there.
Not that far,
Pretty close.
Seems like it was like 10 foot.
No, it was
Or
like
6.
no, because I measured
Can
it.
you
It was
see it?
20. Yeah, yeah.
Can you see it?
No, I can't see it now.
It's probably 30.
That's what we did with that monkey wrench.
Yeah.
And we let it down until it hit the water. And then we pulled it back up and we measured it.
Yeah.
And then we went, well, I wonder how deep the well actually is. And that was 400, and then it got stuck.
Oh, I bet. Hey, you guys don't have a ladder, do you?
Yeah.
We could put a ladder here and we could hold that 20 feet or a little
You
higher.
could do. Yeah, it sounded like it was right up there.
I'd say about 30 feet because we can't see it.
Because if it's 30, it's gone down 10.
Oh, yeah. You put bleach down there and you could hear it right away, hit the water. So I'd say it's about 30 if you can't see it.
I can't see that.
Okay, this is a static water level indicator. This indicates
okay.
where the water is
Okay.
in the well.
Oil on them or something?
I'll put it back down. And
Bro, we'll get back.
keep going. Right there.
We didn't even know this was here. This well.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
How'd you guys find it?
There was a building. See that? All that right there? There was a building out here, and it was falling down, and we didn't even want to go, so we were tearing it down, and then we found that the 24. Then we found that tank in there, and we're like, what's this tank?
Right.
Then we're like, what's this? Because it was all falling down around it.
Sure.
Spiders and everything in there. We got some boards off that building that were 30 feet long and 3 feet deep and 2 inches thick. Like
real boards.
Yeah.
So hold that 20 feet in the air. Help hold it up.
This worked for us, but if it's falling apart now, it's been a few years.
You want to do the taping?
I figured we'd switch back and forth.
Mike, you want to do the taping?
I'll just set.
Huh?
You want to do the taping, Mike?
I can tape it.
We'll do it every 10 feet.
There's not really much on that roll.
There's no.
You got another roll?
Are these things,
Here's another
do we
roll.
put enough of those in there?
Those spacers?
Yeah.
They're not. It's not necessary.
They're not necessary?
No.
No?
So those are just centers,
Here's
so the
another
wire doesn't hit the casing.
You say every 10 feet?
Yeah.
So this right
We'll
here,
do it as
this
we go
boot
down,
right here.
probably.
Yeah.
This is what you call a torque arrestor. And when the pump starts, it's got a little torque to it. So once you do this, that stops it from happening, and that stops the wire from whipping on the casing and wearing a hole in it. So
Well, we were told, and that's what happened on the pump when we pulled it out. You can see the pump. Did you see the pump in the garage there when you went in? Well, it's laying in there.
It's a good
But the wire, yeah, it works. It was fine. We thought the pump was bad, but it was the bare wire right down here. Bert, we'll get out of there. It was a bare wire. It was right down by the pump, right, Mike?
Yeah.
And it was shiny bare.
see where that notch is? Yeah. That's where that notch goes.
The upside down.
No, it goes down.
There.
So if you ever look at a pump, there's a hole right in the middle of it right here. And that's your equalizer hole. You see that hole right there?
Yeah.
So that's what equalizes the pressure that's coming against the motor. The farther you stick it down, the more pressure it is to crush
Right, yeah.
the motor. So this fills up the chamber and it equals the pressure out.
Oh.
If you get it plugged up, your pump's gonna get burned up.
Was that
Yeah.
plugged up?
No.
Oh, good.
So you never want to put it down on the ground and then stick it in, because that mud will just pack in there.
Yeah, we were real careful about
Yeah,
all
we're
that
done.
stuff.
So,
We tried to be.
all right, ready to go?
Where do you want me? Do you want me to just film? Because I'm really good at that.
I probably should have had this going for quicker. Hold on.
You're going to run out of tape, aren't you, Mike?
Run out of.
Should I start taping too?
Yeah, you just watch that. I'll poke you.
I'll just speed you when we show this on the camera. It'll be
Yeah,
fast motion. Here's your channel locks.
Signal is pretty strong.
Did you want some channel locks?
Holy cow.
Yeah, those are some channel locks.
Yeah.
It's not a baby channel lock. This is my dad's channel locks. When men were men.
That's right. Men were men and sheep were scared.
No, that's enough.
Fought in World War II. So what'd you do? Just mash it?
Just squeeze it back a little bit. Straight up.
What I did in the line.
You gotta go with what we got.
If you fall, I'll just get out of the way so I'm not.
Mike, you might have to walk up that pipe.
It's full of water. Yeah, sure. You want me to?
Watch out.
Yeah. Can you believe Mike and I did that ourselves? You gotta remember, it was 3 years ago. We weren't so old.
I think it was less than 3.
Okay, hold on.
Well, still gonna stay, or is it gonna hit this second? I don't see one.
We got it long enough, I guess. We can just go right straight into the building.
Straight into the house.
Well, I didn't want to be short.
Okay. I'm gonna come down a few steps.
Hey, hey, hey.
No, use this.
I know.
It's still, well, it's a stick.
Verbal? No. Stop. No.
No, Verbal. Grab some, Mike.
Actually, that was my dad's name.
I got it. Yeah.
I really looked good until you said I got it.
Hold it, you're correct. Lift it up.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, you were watching him.
Got it?
Yeah.
Oh, almost did a flip.
Yeah.
We had the pipe hanging way up and we had to cut it off. We do want to play, but we can't right now.
He is a good dog. He's a good boy.
Better know someone's in my house.
He's a good dog. Want me to go get the frisbee?
Oh.
Get the frisbee.
Yeah, Mike's a good tattoo artist.
Yeah. I don't have any tattoos.
I don't either. All the artists were trying to get me to get one.
I thought about it a couple times.
Yeah.
Usually when I start thinking about it, I just go like buy another gun or something.
I just never had the desire.
My fiance.
I don't blame people for doing it,
No.
but people who get them, they love them.
I know. My fiance's got a couple, and she's always talking about getting more.
This battery's about out 6%.
One wire not short.
Cut the wrong end.
Oops.
I know a guy that can fix it.
How's that supposed to work? Gonna pull it again.
Start over. Call somebody else.
Go to Grover's. Get another 300 feet of water. Yeah, I think I got some red ones in the truck.
I just need one. I found 3 of them
Where were they at?
right here, where I was digging around for the 4th one that never showed up.
And came through.
The dog probably threw it down the well.
Right here. Boys, bro, we're eating dirty.
He hicked her right in the back of the head. Wait, the power's still on.
Now let me go sure, make sure.
I think I already got shocked if it wasn't.
Oh yeah?
When I stripped them and cut them.
Push it, make sure.
Yeah.
Put your tongue on it.
What was that?
Our dad would have done it. Our dad did do that.
He did. He stuck wires in his mouth.
Yeah.
Is it working? Dad?
Shocked the hell out of him.
I bet.
He was talking and just having a good old time, and he was gonna, like you would string, and he put it in his mouth.
Dad did a lot of funny.
Our dad did stuff like that all the time. But if you were in trouble, like broke down somewhere, you'd want him with you, because he'd get you out of it.
Yeah.
They just had to do that their whole lives.
Yeah, the cell phone thing wasn't around.
No. Cell phones were the death of me and Mike, one of our businesses. We owned pay telephones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was depressing.
I bet.
Pagers was great.
Just waiting on a wire down.
Someone offered to buy our route from us, a great price. I turned them down, and then the next month it went to hell.
Oh man.
Yep. Mike says, sell it, and I was like, no, I can get more than that.
$600 a phone.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Should have took it.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
We had 100 phones.
We were also offered $250,000 for 2 acres of property, and I turned that down.
Better listen to me on these things. Sell.
I wanted to build a house on it.
Well, now you got to build nothing on it.
Can't afford nothing.
Well, just think, we wouldn't be here right now doing this.
Yeah. These guys wouldn't know us, and that'd be a shame for them.
Yeah.
Or you've done enough. He'd go till he dropped.
Oh yeah. Still waiting on the wire down.
Maybe I'll get one for you.
He's got one. He said he had one. Hey, take one?
Yeah.
Take these other ones off.
Here.
I think you got some in the little shed there, don't you, Mike? Bravo.
Dogs are funny. The lab golden retriever cross. Black lab golden retriever.
Do what?
I said I have a black lab and golden retriever mix. And he'll hunt until he can't. Until he can't walk.
Verbal, no. Go in. Go. Go, big boy. Go. We started just filming the stuff we were doing because we wanted a record of it just for ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we were wondering, where are we going to put all this film we're doing? And Mike says, I never even been on YouTube. And he says, I think you could put it on YouTube and put it, and then we could access it. And I'm like, okay, well, let's try that. So we started doing it. Now we got 536 subscribers.
Wow.
And it's just us doing things around here and working on the bus. And
That's kind of cool, though. You're gonna die.
yeah, he does that.
No, what's wrong with the yellow ones in the dash?
The yellow ones are too thin, so there's no protection if it gets hot.
Hold on a second. Drop that one over there, Mike. It's on the wood pile. Go in with him or something. This one's dead.
So, oops, screw.
There's a black widow down there, so be careful.
Water. There's your air.
I messed around with this screw. I know it. This side's over here for the high side. This is for the low side, right?
No, this is both high and low. This is differential. So the 20-pound span.
Yeah.
So
This is supposed to be a 60/40.
right. So when you mess with the small one, you grow the span. So instead of 60/40, it's 60/30 or 70/30,
Oh.
or the more you give it the turn,
Well, I got my little
the
wrench
bigger,
right there.
the bigger the span.
I kind of turned it back to where I thought it was at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, it works. That's a good thing.
Replace that, replace that, replace that.
Yeah, I don't even know if that other one was bad, but I placed it.
Well, you know, it probably wasn't because the wire was bad. And you know why?
That went to
It's
75.
always the best time is to check all the wire while it's out. That's why we found all those spots. And if we didn't, we would have just tried to take care of that one spot, and then down the line, you guys would have blew out again.
That would have been
Right.
good.
No, we don't want that.
So that's why you got to do it efficiently.
Well, everything's new. Wiring.
Yeah.
The pressure switch. The control panel.
The pump, really.
Well, pump is new. It's only a year and a
You guys
half
got the
old.
cover for the.
I have it over here.
It's right there.
So you guys work on a lot of these type of things?
Yeah, I've been working on them for 29 years.
You're slow.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did this one though pretty fast.
Pretty quick. Quick as we could.
Yeah, it didn't take 29 years. Thank God.
You want to come look at our pump and everything? Right here. Right in this door. That's what was in here. Oh, it worked good until the wire was bared.
Right.
You want it?
Sure. Does it work?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's 1 horsepower.
We just have to cut it off because I just save it for backup
Yeah.
in case somebody has no old money and then you still need water.
You want that?
What is it? Control box?
No, it's not blown up. It's good.
Sure. You guys want
I paid $122 for the same damn thing
it? All right.
just a minute ago.
If you want to give it away, yeah.
Yeah, you can have it. You can use it, you can have it.
Okay, well, let me get my cutters and I'll cut that PVC off.
Yeah, that pump worked. We started it up.
Yeah, it worked. It was working watering better than that one, I think.
No, get the PVC cutters.
When we got here, the red wire was blown apart, and we had to pull the pump. And when we did, we found that the manufacturer of the sheathing of the red wire had been damaged, and it continued to damage probably every 5 feet. So the homeowners went and got new wire. We put it back down, and now it's working beautifully. So, and this is Garcia & Garcia Pump Service. We're based out of Clown Falls, Medford, Grants Pass, and surrounding areas. So my number is 541-226-4746. And if you need to get a hold of me for anything, call me, questions, whatever. So I'll be around.
I will say this, when I called them yesterday, they immediately responded to me. They came out the next day, which I was very surprised. And you'll see on this video how they just grabbed a hold of it and pulled it out of the ground, out of the well. And that surprised me, because Steve and I tried to do that, and
Took us 3 days.
we used a come along. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but use it to pull engines and stuff, and we got 6 foot at a time. Took us 3 days, so we got it out. I told Steve I'm not doing that again. But I want to thank you guys.
So guys, where's your partner?
I don't know where
He's hiding.
Yeah, something. Anyway.
So you have to look up. You'll see yourself on a video.
Okay.
You ever get on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got to subscribe.
Okay.
Okay.
And like.
And like.
And hit the bell.
And hit the bell. And you'll definitely see yourself, and we'll do it, and it'll be a nice video.
Perfect.
And a good great advertising. You guys were really great.
Come on up. You're
I really
the worker.
appreciate it.
Hard worker.
I really appreciate it. You guys coming.
What was your name again?
I'm Daryl.
Daryl.
You guys got to subscribe to our channel. You
What's it
have
called?
to. Okay, well, it's Do It Yourself. It's kind of a long one. Mike liked.
Well, we just added the do-it-yourself part. It's do-it-yourself with F-I-X-I-N, fixing it with the long bros, period. B-R-O-S, period.
You guys want to see the engine we're working on? You like engines?
No, I don't like pulling wrenches.
You don't like engines?
I like them, but I don't like working on them.
Yeah.
I hate working on
It's
them.
a 671 Detroit.
It's the same engines they used to put in the PT boats in the war.
Oh,
They're very reliable engine.
I fished off a crab boat. Probably had that same engine.
I imagine it did. Never had a problem with it.
Oh, we broke drive shaft once.
On the engine.
On the engine.
Those engines,
Diesel.
those engines will run
That's right. I don't know.
when you blow a rod through the side of the block. They'll continue to go. They won't quit.
The guy that owned the boat said you could cut it in half and it still wouldn't sink. His old military boat. I don't know.
Yeah. They put them side by side, and they make them 12. Then they make them 4 cylinders. They make them 6 cylinders. They do whatever and they just keep going.
Yeah.
They leak oil.
Oh, yeah.
Ours is not going to leak oil.
Diesel all leak oil.
He took all the washers off of that engine block, and just put. Did he put? He didn't put any washers back on them. He said that's what causes the
They
leaks.
break and they crack and then it's loose. This guy that's helping us rebuild our engine, well, he's doing it. We can't even touch it. He's like, "Don't you touch it." I was helping him, and I had some suggestions, and he goes, "Steve," he says, "Why'd you have me come?" He says, "If you want to do this yourself, I'll pack up my stuff right now. I don't want you touching anything." I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry. Please forgive me."
Forgive me, boss. That's why I call him boss. I'm just his worker.
This guy he's got the speed land record for semi truck with.
Did you bring your
built a
cash out
12-cylinder.
here, Steve?
Yeah. You ready?
Yep. 660.
Okay. Come look at our engine. I think you'll love it. I don't know for sure.
Is that enough? Shall we stop recording?
Yeah, that's
I've been taking mornings slowly, waking up with the sweet sound of the birds, reading books and sipping coffee. I forgot how much I love getting lost in words. Well, it took us a while to get here. It took the world falling apart, but maybe we needed to take a step back to remember how lucky we are. It's like time is falling asleep in the afternoon, sunlight that's keeping us warm. Against our will, we're finally sitting still and savoring the days before they're gone. I wonder how it took us this long. Spend our evenings telling stories and playing games like we were all kids again. Sitting on the front porch laughing, it's gotta be the finest medicine. It's like time is falling asleep in the afternoon, sunlight that's keeping us warm. Against our will, we're finally sitting still and savoring the days before they're gone. I wonder how it took us this long. This long, this long. It's like time is falling asleep in the afternoon, sunlight is keeping us warm. Against our will, we're finally sitting still and savoring the days before they're gone. I wonder how it took us this long.